This is Jeff with Northern Tail Sharpening. I'm going to show you how to maintain these D-Series blades. They've been around for 25 years, but they've just come back on the market in the last 5 or 6 years, and really they're a little bit different to take care of than regular A-Series blades. One thing you don't want to do is put it on your clipper and run it in blade wash. You don't want to do that because the stuff that you want to clean off this blade is in between the teeth. It's not on the cutting surface. You're not going to clean much off of that at all. The stuff you want to get out is the blade plaque. Let me do it around here so you can see this. The blade plaque between the teeth. That's the stuff sticking to the teeth. That's the stuff that'll break off and you can pass on from dog to dog, and running it on your clipper in that blade wash isn't going to get that stuff. The next thing, this blade is different than A5 blades because the spring holding down this cutter, it just has these two little wire springs to it. So what's going to happen is after a while you're going to get hair underneath this cutter, and it's going to lift the cutter up and it's going to start dragging. That's just the way this animal is. So once in a while you've got to take something like a zip tie and push that hair out. See that hair coming out of there? That's underneath that cutter. And it'll accumulate after a while. There's not enough force to really hold this down like an A5 blade does, because the A5 blade's got that big spring on it. This is just wire springs. It's not made to do doodle shave downs or cocker shave downs or anything else, but people use it like that. I want to take it apart and show you what the inside looks like. That's basically it. There's not a whole lot of rail on here. It's not like your A5 blades, but these sharpen up at 0.003 drop per inch. And if somebody sharpens it on a regular A5 plate, you can actually take that off. We use 320 grit and sometimes 450 grit because we're going to polish it sharp. We're not going to grind any metal off of this. And this is a pretty nice blade though. Just that the plastic parts, I want to show you how to put it on the clipper so you don't break this. And I've had people break this stuff and complain that nobody showed them how to put it on a clipper. There's a little notch right here, and you don't put it on like this and then try to press it down. You put that in the notch and then press it against the clipper while it's off. You don't turn it on. You do that while it's off. Pretty simple. Then you turn it on. Oil in the blade. You oil it between dogs. You just run a little bead across there, just a couple drops, one right here. That's it. That's all you have to do. And you have to make sure that you grease this notch, because if you don't, it'll wear out, it'll round itself out, because this little drive pin doesn't revolve like a Sheltie comb. Like the teeth on a Sheltie comb, they revolve. This is a solid little pin in there, and it'll actually round that out. So you got to make sure there's grease in there. You can use grease, you can use Vaseline, you can use anything like that, and it'll grease it up good for you, keep it oiled good, and you wouldn't have any problems with this. There's no set limit on how long these blades are supposed to stay sharp. They stay sharp as long as you take care of them properly. So that's it. This is Jeff with Northern Tail Sharpening. If you got any questions, you can always give us a call, 479-498-2367. Bye-bye.